Okay, I'm over my mobile hotspot, so we'll have to see how this goes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're ready.
Oh, okay. So who will do? Okay, it's June 8th to 20, and this is the MicroProfile Marketing Hangout or Branding Hangout. Here we go. We have the agenda, and here inventory. Last week there was not a call. These calls happen every 2 weeks, the day before the community call, and there is strategically designed to be before the community call, so that if there is anything we need, they can be the requests not only done via the repository, but also in that call. In that note, we have the inventory of the marketing inventory for the repo, and that is what we do first in these calls, just see what is pending. And I have taken the liberty to copy paste from the previous working group call, the tickets, 5 tickets that are based on the charter, the working group charter. They need our tackling, but that is on a standby because the working group is still figuring out its partners. John, do you have anything to add on that side? I don't think we have an update at the moment.
No, I am sorry. I'm just logging into the notes here.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, go ahead.
I do not have anything to add to the agenda.
So from my side, what I would like to do is just go through, share a screen or someone that, John, if you're sharing a screen that you can we go to the inventory, repo inventory? And then just go through that. There are a few tickets that we can close today and clean it. I think this call is going to be short.
Okay, give me a quick second here.
Okay, it's fine. Debbie, do you have anything to add to the minutes? Otherwise, we are going to go through the repo inventory. And I have a question for you. You are not watching the repo, and I wonder why that is.
I actually don't do anything in GitHub. But actually, we did that one time. We went through and I did click the watch button.
You did?
I remember. We did it live on one of the calls.
Okay.
I'm not signed in right now. I don't know if that matters.
Yes. The thing is, I want to know, we did this in December when
Yeah. So then I don't have a Payera email that I would use on GitHub.
No, it's fine. The thing is that all the work pretty much is done via Git. So if you're not getting the emails, you are not being updated on what things need to be done. As you notice, we use Git for the last 2+ years, and 1.5 years. And one of the things is that now the charter that we are working on also has, for now, 5 tasks. And if you have not seen it, it's because maybe you're not getting the emails. That is the part that we didn't check in the December call that was with you, me, Cesar, and a few others, where I, recommended everyone to go, and click it. So can you, after this call, maybe confirm that you're getting some emails that are like Git notification emails. You can add it to a filter and this comes from MicroProfile repo. Something, whatever you do, so then like that, a Git ticket come in. This is about a blog. You are at edit, you can help publish blogs or that kind of thing. It's like very easy maintenance.
Okay, I'm just verifying my email again. Maybe I'll start getting them.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that is the thing I didn't do with you because we were like over time, but definitely ping us, create a Git issue and say, hey, you guys, I need help with this. And so assign it to either Ryan or myself and we will help you because you're awesome.
Thank you.
All right, so we're waiting for John to share a screen so we can go to Git and close a few issues.
The screen should be shared.
No. Oh, yeah, you are. Okay, click in the repo inventory. Yeah, there. We just go to the general inventory and clean up the things that we can clean up. Okay, the first ones. A little bit down, the first ones are okay. Those ones are for later. John? We want to close, okay. Okay, so we can close this one. 224, home page layout problems. This one was submitted. Can you click it, John? Yeah, thank you.
I believe this has been already resolved.
Yeah, it was resolved, but we never closed it. So then we need to just say in this ticket, resolved. And then just close it because it got linked. So the work, and we worked at it as like synchronous. Yeah. It got relinked to a few tickets, so it helped us. You can close it, John. Thank you so much. There you go. Mm-hmm. And I think John is going to copy paste and say closed in the minutes. Mm. Yeah.
All right, whatever's next.
Yeah, we need to go back into the repo and continue cleaning the repo. I think we're going to only do inventory today and then get done with it. We have talked about, oh, this one is still open. Can you refresh the repo page, John? Sorry, this is still coming up. So we said, oh no, that is fine. The MP blog, remember the bug that we worked for 8 months with the Eclipse webmaster team, and we have it set up and that can be used by anyone. John, you, Kevin, and I need to work on that, but we will wait until after the working group is set up, because we can now create a repo where we add everyone that is active, not yet a contributor, and add it to that, and then just let those contributors, those microprofilers, submit Git tickets and all these other things, assign them to anyone they want, including themselves, and then just own everything in all the repos, like using this main repo, right? So this is what that is about. I need to write a blog, and Chris from Eclipse Foundation has already helped me start the blog. We have a draft that is under the MicroProfile marketing folder, but we have been dedicated to working group. So there is no point on doing this when we cannot do any other work associated with, adding, it would be too complicated at the moment. I do not know if someone else disagrees with me. John, do you have the bandwidth to do this? Because I do not at the moment.
At the moment, I probably do not.
Yes, that's the point. I do not have the bandwidth to undertake it in addition to the working group. Okay, so let's leave it there. I don't think I assign it to you and myself, John, but I think we should assign it to ourselves, because only you and I and Kevin can do this kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. This one, request to be added into the new contributor. This one was done a while ago. It's only that his draft blog is still on the draft. He's working on it, but it has been a while. So it's March. So I think we should leave it like that. It's just that we need to close this one. And when he submits the blog, he can create a new ticket. It's confusing to me to just leave it like that, because the call to action is completed. Okay, let's close it. No, not that one. The request to be added. Yeah, that one. Sorry. I would say 249. And I follow up with him not too long ago.
Well, you can close these.
Yeah, I already follow up with him, I think 2 weeks ago, because I saw his blog, but it's not ready. So reopen it.
Well,
and I said,
what do you want to have as a comment?
I already did 18 days ago. But the thing is that he has not replied. And the question to this group is, see my reply to him.
Okay.
Yeah, so we closed it, but then I went in 3 weeks ago to check all the published and non-published content, and I found that his was still as a draft. So I follow up. My question is, how long do we give for the blogs to be under draft? Because this ticket was closed, and I reopened it.
It's been whatever number of months, so yeah, at this point, I say close it.
Yeah, I'll let him make a new ticket if he wants it actually published.
Okay, that's my question for this group. Because I reopened it, but it's not okay to keep it open because it's confusing. This brainstorming is awesome, by the way.
There we go.
Yep. John, and thank you so much for taking the minutes. Next time, I will do it. Yeah, refresh. This one, Ryan, this one is yours. Major releases, media push needed. Can we see what I wrote in this? We have a template already.
It's what we already do pretty much, I think.
But we don't have it documented. So because we don't have it documented, the technical microprofilers do not know that they should submit a GITA ticket, or we continue to remind everyone. But if it's documented, copy paste, then it's, what do we do?
Well, why would, if it's a release push, why would there's only one person that really promotes the release push, right?
Yes, but they need
to.
So
why did the other people need to have the documentation? They're not releasing it.
It's because we are bringing new trainees to help us with the release. And if there is no John and no Kevin, how do they know how to submit information to MicroProfile marketing?
Oh, so I definitely am not the person for this then, because I don't know that information either.
Okay, so let's.
That should be that was more Caesar's role, dealing with these things, and then I would just assist him with the media part of things. So
correct, it's not we have
not
a template.
For me, not this one.
Okay, so can we assign it to myself? I will do it. So
I got it. I can do it too.
Yeah, Cesar, we created a template for all releases, and it just changes a few things, but the template is already formulated. You helped us create the design for media, and immediately one ticket creates the updates on the blog, and then the updates in the website where we change the release date for download on the main page and everyone else, and then the media push. So I will do the follow-up and use the Git. John, should we use the media, the wiki under marketing, or should we use it under technical? I almost feel that we should use this in the main repo on how to submit data for marketing under releases, because we document everything. I would prefer this to be done under the releases wiki documentation. Can we do this? Or what do you think?
Yeah, I think the right thing to do is, to do, handoff is the wrong word, to inform the marketing committee of a release, that step can happen in the release wiki page. Then what happens, when a notification is received, all the steps should probably happen within the marketing.
Yes, so this is what I mean. We need two, right? We need the marketing side that is super quickly. It takes, we don't even have to do much. Just say, here is a link to the blog.
I think it did that already, to be honest.
We did that. but we have not done the technical part. So can you take care of the technical part then?
No, I think I did it already.
You did? Can you
I don't
check?
know, I thought I did.
I think we did it last year, but guess what? We have Emerson. If you were to tell him, Emerson, how do you?
Well, here's the thing. I mean, before you get too far there, well, let's take that offline. I don't want to do it here.
Okay. Okay, because.
So let me just, for now, just create a new issue.
Sounds good, because there's a two-parter. And I know you and Kevin did this when Edwin was coming on board for the first release, but guess what? We never follow up. You can assign it to myself and you, and then we will figure it out. Otherwise, I will forget, as we have done a year ago. Kevin, did you get...
I can just assign myself. I mean, you don't need to be assigned. This is you know, 60-second action item. Let's see here.
Sounds wonderful. David, do you get this? Like the users, our users in conversation on the repo? I think we lost Debbie.
No, you didn't lose me. I just have I have 4 kids on Zoom meetings for school right now as well. So my internet is just like in and out. It's awful.
Oh, well, you know, support. Hello, you have the kids. So then there you go. You know, like, Sunny, smile, you're not alone. There are many that it's just, I can't even imagine. Yeah.
So I'm sorry, what you were saying. I heard something about GitHub again, and then I didn't hear what you were asking.
No, do you see how we're working in the repo? And we're going through tasks and documentation. Anything that happens in MicroProfile, if it's not in the repo, it shouldn't take you 5 minutes or 2 minutes. It's not worth it because we're not tracing it and documenting. We should be enabling anyone to know they can do this also with us. This is why repo is so important. And if you are not getting these emails from the new tickets we're submitting and closing, then the filters, your filters under Git, they need to be checked. And if you need help on that, create it.
I'm actually getting all of these right now.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, yep.
Perfect.
There's a lot of them.
Okay, so then I would recommend do a filter for marketing repo under MicroProfile, and then it goes directly to that email. You know, not under archive, but that is what I do with everything that is technical. And you can see it when you are able to check it out, because this is not your 100% job every day, right? You do it when you have the time throughout the day.
Exactly. That's why when there's 150 emails coming in the forum section, it's like, oh man. So I just scan it for the ones that look like they're relevant.
Okay, cool.
So how much lead time do we need? Do we think 2 weeks?
For what? Yeah, 2 weeks.
We're creating a marketing GitHub issue.
Yeah, 2 weeks, because we already have the blog. We just need to change the stuff. We have the design and we have everything. 2 weeks, because like that we can schedule everything and be done.
Okay.
2 weeks is like 1 week will be okay, but it's too short. If John is, if any of us are on vacation, it's like problematic. So we need to scale. That means 2 weeks time. Yep. So then we can close the other ticket, because we do have the documentation on how to submit. I will close it myself after double checking the wiki. And I think we're done.
Alrighty.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah, all right.
All right. John, do you want to close it since you grabbed the minutes and all this stuff? And we do not tweet these minutes, but we do need to add them or start adding them to the YouTube. Who will take that task? Because Ryan cannot do it because he doesn't have the access to the video.
Yeah, I don't think I have access yet.
No, I mean, I can upload the videos. That's no big deal.
John, but the thing is that you continue to be a bottleneck because Ryan cannot record. What happens when you are not attending the call? We need to make these calls to be recorded automatically without
Well,
anyone.
I agree, but we got to figure out which account to use because we're not supposed to be publishing the password to this account broadly.
No.
You know, if it were a shared,
Mhm.
you know, single sign-on kind of thing, it would be different, but it's not. It's just literally a password.
Mhm.
So I think the only way to accomplish that is to either create our own Zoom account, which we're talking about doing as a part of the working group effort, right?
Yes.
After the working group is formed. Until then, I'm a bottleneck, I think, to be honest.
Okay.
Or we select a different, you know, a different, you know, video conferencing, right?
You know what, John? We have 2 more months, hopefully by July, and hopefully because we have MicroProfile release 4.0.
Mm-hmm.
By then, because we have everything running until the end of July for that release, the blog every week. So
Mhm.
if we're not able to create a working group by August, then we can resume to say, hey, we have extra time, let's create our own Zoom account. Like either partner can own that task, it's super easy, or Tometry can provide one just for MicroProfile because we have extras. We don't
Right.
care, but for now it doesn't make sense. Might as well keep what it is, and it's okay if you're a bottleneck.
Mhm.
If you cannot, you know, if you're going to go into vacation or PTO, then, you know, send an email to, you know, I get issue to Ryan or myself and say, hey, you guys, I need you to own this, and I will make you an admin
Right.
of that call. And then that's it.
Okay.
2 months is, I think it's livable. And ideally, it would be great for Debbie to also gain access for her to be able to record a call. Every partner should have access to record, at least one person under every partner
Mm-hmm.
should have access to record the calls. But that's for later. Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna stop recording.
Yeah, let's leave. Anything else that